We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, breaking through key resistance levels and trying to hold support. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy on Friday at 1:45 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus an hour after the bell. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, fighting to hold support here. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot at 4:56 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area to multiple dip areas, and from Friday from the dip area back to the rip area today. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the SP 500 index, back under a bull indicator here at the 510 level. We were watching for this as inflows were trying to pick up, and it was going to be crucial for a bull indicator to pop up to cancel out the bear indicator from up here at the 517 level, right? Continuing the staircase effect so far here as we see it from the last 2 days, and it's going to be crucial for this bull indicator to continue to hold strong here on the 30-minute chart. Now, it wasn't the only stock going higher. You have the QQQ pushing up. You also have Tesla pushing up. Very strong here. We were talking about this double bottom on Friday and how it's hit a new low, and lots of eyes on it here as it tries to come back up and retest key resistance levels. And then also Apple breaking out above that 175, hitting a high up here so far of 177. And then you had Netflix eat up all the losses, right? Gain it back up and test a key resistance here again at 627 in a single day, guys. And it's fighting to stay above right now the 620 area. So these stocks are all under bull indicators. I will be watching them going into tomorrow. They're at crucial levels. Now, here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator on the 30-minute. But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, a full transition has happened from the dip area to the rip area. Bull indicator popped up in today's pre-market at 511.40, canceling out that bear indicator from the 517 level. This is going to be crucial here as well to watch if those inflows followed with strength, and if the resistance gets retested up here at 517, 515 area in the last several days that we saw, where the bear indicator popped up and where it's rejecting here so far. So I will be watching that closely going into tomorrow. Now in the volatility on the 15-minute, a bull indicator popped up at 509 and a bear indicator has popped up in the volatility at 514, and it's going to be crucial to justify this move so far or possible continuation of a bull indicator to pop up, cancel this out, and have inflows to follow. So I will be watching that in the volatility here in the rest of the day, going into the after hours and tomorrow. So I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with inflows dominating here in the first half of the day and in the second half so far. Even though a bear indicator has not popped up on the 30-minute, outflows have began. This is definitely something to watch here, because if it crosses to the downside, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts. So that definitely needs to switch back up from red to green and pull away from the midpoint. Now, when we zoom out and look at it from the 1 hour, we could see these inflows. They finally crossed over and they're holding up here at 2.91. Based off the history of the chart, it has room to go up to 3, even up to 5, and the recent highs up here of 5.8. So I will be watching if these inflows can continue here for the rest of today and even going into tomorrow in the bigger picture. But also keep in mind, a bull indicator popped up in today's pre-market and a full transition from the dip area to the rip area has happened so far. But no red bars just yet, no bear indicator. I would like to see those inflows continue strong. Now here we are with the 15-minute with inflows dominating in the first half of the day. And in this slight drop, outflows have started to dominate here in the second half. And we're seeing it here reject off 514 and coming back down to retest key support levels here at the 513.40 level. You could see it bouncing there in the live action. And if these outflows continue to pull away to the downside, it's going to be critical to watch going into the after hours if it breaks through that support and starts to reflect even further weakness here into these charts. And not only that, if that turns red, right, and pulls away, will it go ahead and roll over into the 30-minute chart as well, right? Because you could see how sharp that drop is so far. And if it crosses, it could start to reflect even further weakness here on multiple time frames. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support level is 512.50. If these outflows continue, if the 30-minute crosses to the downside and even further weakness reflects into the charts, I'll be watching 511.50. And then below that comes the 509 area, right? So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. To the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to come back up, roll that strength over, reflect it into the charts, over into the 30-minute as well, turn this from red to green, pull away from the midpoint to the upside, continue strong here on the 1 hour, and the first resistance is the 515 level. Then above that is 517, and then the recent highs up here of 518, guys. That is going to be crucial. I'll be watching that very closely here going into the after hours and into tomorrow's trading day. And as always, these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I will be watching them here very closely as the 15-minute is below the midpoint and it's getting really close here on the 30-minute. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.